my god.
Oh my god.
Dude.
No.
No.
Jeff, I'm not.
Jeff.
God,
Jeff.
that's terrible. God.
I think if you have to unbuckle your pants to show someone a tattoo,
Yeah.
that's a red flag.
Good clip.
Definitely. That's not a good clip.
But you know what? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the newest episode of Podcasters Anonymous. I'm Jeff.
My name is Reed.
I'm Jonah.
And we are joined by my sweet boy and coworker, the king of reggae, the last defense against pop punk, the king of staying hydrated, the one and only Kurt Janhson. How's it going, buddy?
Fantastic. How you fellas doing?
Welcome to the show,
So
Kurt.
good.
Yeah.
So good.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Did you like
no
my
problem.
introduction? Was that all accurate?
Yeah, it's fine. It was all right.
Fine.
Yeah.
Sith Lord.
Was
Forgot
that in
that
there?
part. No, he
That wasn't
forgot
in
that
there.
part.
Oh, I forgot that part.
Yeah,
I
Sith
see.
Lord.
Sith
Is that what
Lord.
I am?
Yeah.
You'd be a purple lightsaber boy, I think.
Okay. I'm with it.
And in the background, you might hear some snoring from Mr. Dean.
We also have. Oh, we also didn't give King of Good Boys, softest of them all,
Softest of them all.
best guy in the room,
Best guy in the room.
Dean himself.
Unlocked video game character.
Let
Black
Kurt
as
talk.
night.
He's
Yeah,
the guest.
Yeah, Houdini. He's right there.
That is his dog.
He is the best dog in the world.
He's all right.
No,
What kind of dog?
he is. I believe he's a Mastiff Lab and a Bloodhound,
Whoa,
all in one.
that's wild.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on.
but he's old man, so
Kurt, why are you here? What makes you cool?
because I'm friends with you, and
Yeah,
I begged
right
you
answer.
guys.
Right answer.
Yeah, and I begged you guys if I could be on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So,
And we caved.
yeah, he did. Well, because I wasn't originally scheduled on the podcast.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
last night when we got drinks, I'm like, why don't I just come out?
You are
Yeah.
persistent, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And all the best plans are made at 9 o'clock at a bar, for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. And the follow through on that is always 100%.
I'm surprised we're all here today.
I'm so shocked we actually did this. Last night we were out
I
getting
was
drinks
like-
and Kurt was like, let me just do one too. We can do 3. And here we are.
I'm not shocked. I wasn't shocked that you were late.
Wow.
But-
I had to go to the liquor store.
You could have got up early at 10 and done that.
I was up. I had to do Photoshops for the next episode.
Tell
Stay
me,
tuned.
Jeff, why do we have liquor on the table today?
Why do we have liquor on the table? Because Kurt's an alcoholic, and this is his intervention.
What time is it?
It's almost 1.
It's 1 o'clock on a Saturday.
I thought
That's
it was earlier.
appropriate
That's not too bad,
drinking
yeah.
time.
It's still, but it's
I-
fall, so like it feels
Right.
more like the morning.
But also, in fall, you can drink whenever you want.
Is that true?
Seasonal depression.
Exactly.
When do you start drinking, Kurt?
I usually don't start drinking until like 5, 7 o'clock. If I decide to drink, but I don't drink every day. I usually only drink on the weekends.
You got to bump those numbers up,
Anymore?
boy.
Yeah, I thought I was an alcoholic, Jeff. Huh?
You don't drink every day anymore?
No, I used to, but I don't anymore, no.
Why not?
Good for you.
What's the earliest like average?
That I've ever drank?
Yeah. Like for a length of time?
Ooh, good question.
Noon?
No, earlier than that, like 9, 10 o'clock. Hair of the dog. We went to
That doesn't count.
We went to Doc Taylor's, and they have really cheap breakfast and really cheap I forget what they're called. Screwdrivers. They're like $2 screwdrivers.
Wait, Kurt, real quick. I have to set a timer.
Oh my god. This is a reoccurring bit.
Timer started.
It's unfortunate. Too, right?
It is unfortunate.
Wait. What's the timer for?
So we know how long we've been recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, won't.
Wolves from sheep.
Yeah. No, it actually wool comes from sheep.
That's what I
Not
said.
Wool is sheep.
Wolves from sheep.
Whatever.
Roll the
All right.
tape. Anyway, what makes you interesting though is that I think I said it. You're the king of reggae.
Oh, yeah.
The last
I'm not
last
the king
defense
of reggae.
against pop punk.
I'm not the king of reggae.
We have to fight,
But I
actually.
really am very passionate about the genre, but I wouldn't say I'm the king.
Go ahead. Let's do a soft plug at the beginning. There's your camera.
Huh?
Soft plug at the beginning. Do your soft plug. We'll do a hard plug later, but give a soft plug now.
I wouldn't say I'm the king of reggae, but I'm very passionate about reggae.
That's not a plug.
It's not a plug.
Do you know what a plug
Don't
is?
you have
What?
an
I
album?
don't know what a plug is.
Don't you have an album coming out?
Oh.
That's a plug. Plug your stuff.
Oh. Okay. So 2 days ago, this is gonna come out like way later than.
No, it's going to come out the week before your album drops.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyways, for 5 years, I've been working on our sophomore album. Sorry, in a band called One Culture.
This is going great.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not good at soft plugging, obviously. 5 years been working on an album. It's going to be a 16-track album. Comes out November 5th. And it's called Forward Always. And it's going to be really sick. And we're going to have November 4th it comes out. Did I say that?
You said 5th.
Did I say? Okay, sorry. The 5th is the release show. It's going to be a fantastic time. It's my best work today, and I'm really excited.
Awesome. Is Jeff featured on that album?
Jeff actually didn't play any of the instruments on the album.
That's why it slaps.
Yeah, well, actually, Jeff was a helpful transcriber for the horn parts, and
I wrote the music on paper.
Yeah, and the horn. Well, I wrote it kinda, and you transcribed it.
I wrote it down
or
in
transposed it. Sorry,
music notes.
Yeah.
You transposed it. That's what you did.
Just the title just keeps getting lower
So
and lower.
he really didn't do much.
Yeah, and he directed, a little bit. But that's
Not
it.
credited though. That's cool.
Huh?
Not credited though.
Is it on your IMDb
You actually
page?
are
I am
on
Let's
Symphonic
go,
District.
guys. Make sure you check. What's the album name again?
Forward Always.
Forward Always. Available on what platforms?
All platforms.
When?
November 4th.
November 4th.
Awesome. Can't
So
wait.
anyway, the other cool thing
Thanks,
about
buddy.
you is that you like to drink whiskey.
I do.
Some would say that's even cooler.
No.
All right, let's pack it up. Let's go home.
Are you a big whiskey drinker? Is that your go-to drink?
I guess I wouldn't say I like take shots. It's more like sip it and enjoy it.
I wouldn't say
And
I like
Jeff?
to take shots. Me?
Shots or you sip?
I'm an alcoholic, so
So he'll do whatever it takes to get
alcohol in
drunk.
the system, please.
However you get
Whatever
it.
it takes.
No, I'm a
to-
big whiskey snob. I enjoy like putting it in the glass, room temperature. You sip it a certain way, you nose it, you get the perfume.
This guy's a douchebag.
As
Are
you can see,
a snob?
I've got
No.
the middle glass is
Okay.
mine. The
I was hoping
Glencairn.
for some rivalry.
Yeah, so some people are like, when they hear the word whiskey or any dark liquor, they throw up in their mouth. But I just enjoy like a little bit of whiskey on the rocks. It tastes
Right.
good to me. And Jeff's a snob.
I like to drink like 2 whiskeys and really appreciate it and be really snobby and be like, I'm getting notes of dark fruits and dumb stuff like that. And then once I've got 2 in me,
you pull out of your
I
ass when we
switch to
start tasting.
once I've got 2 in me, I switch to Coors Light and just get obliterated.
Okay.
That's my daily driver.
Well, what shall we start with?
Well,
Kurt?
guys, you're skipping the order of the podcast.
we haven't talked about anything.
When do we ever get into the main thing first?
Whoa.
It's so annoying.
Reed,
Yes.
what do we have to do?
Bad takes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kurt, bad takes is a little game we play where you just say a bad take, something that you think is true that just most people would be like, you're wrong.
Ooh, God. I have to think about it.
All right, that's
you guys
fine.
got to come back to
That's
me.
fine. I will go first. There's never a time where you can like feel good about yourself after buying a whole pizza when you're by yourself.
So, like, if I went to Little Caesars, got a large $5 hot and ready.
Like you're home alone, it's just you, you're not sharing with anybody, and you're like, I would like pizza for dinner. I'm gonna get a whole pizza. You're a bad person.
damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Just don't eat the whole pizza.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
You eat whatever you're gonna eat. You put the rest in the fridge, and when your
I
roommates
think
come
you
home,
feel
you're like, "Hey,
obligated to eat the whole pizza.
I felt like that
Absolutely.
last
No.
night, honestly, when I got a burger and then I ordered a thing of quesadilla. Oh yeah! I've never done that in a long time. I don't know. I guess I was just really hungry.
I mean,
Yeah.
the quesadilla looked like it slapped.
That
Did you
when we
regret
got
it?
I did a little bit. That's why I went to the gym this morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
nice."
I was like, I have to go after eating a whole burger, tater tots, fries, and a de tequila.
A what?
A who?
De
Days
tequila.
of Killa, guys.
Switch the yeah.
Oh no, I got it.
Dude, come
We
on.
both acknowledged.
Wordsmith over here. Come on.
Wordsmith.
Can we expect quality content like that on your new album?
It's real poetry.
Maybe I missed something. Maybe
But,
there is some switched around words. No, probably not.
It's because he was drinking whiskey while he wrote it.
Oh,
I usually don't drink or intake any substances when I write.
Don't tell them that. They're not going to listen.
I actually have a thought.
Wow.
I don't know if this is
That was
considered a
very
bad
mean.
take though.
Okay.
Hey, whoa. That was mean.
Shut up.
So, as someone who's a connoisseur of pop punk, and as someone is a connoisseur of reggae, when you dissect both of them, they're both the same type of music with zero innovation for like 20 years. So my bad take is that pop punk and reggae are
The same.
repetitively boring.
Wow. Kurt, rebuttal?
You haven't listened to enough reggae.
I've also going against pop punk, and
That's
I've
true.
listened to plenty of pop punk.
I
There-
haven't, but I wouldn't say that it's
And I'm
repetitive.
bashing myself.
I can
as well.
feel just this tension in the room right
I don't
now.
feel it at all.
Really?
I'm just telling Reed.
You don't agree at all?
I'm going to take the opposite side. I haven't listened to a lot of pop punk, but I have a feeling, or I kind of know that it doesn't all sound the same.
And you know that from not listening to it.
No, I mean I've listened to a good amount, but not as much as Reed has.
What do you think about this, Jeff?
I agree completely.
Yeah.
What do you think of when you think pop punk? What artists?
Title Fight
Male fronted.
and Tiger's Jaw,
Male fronted.
whatever.
Give me
No.
a third one. Give me a third
Yeah,
one.
give us
Kurt.
third one.
Would you consider Turnover pop punk?
Like the band that does Dizzy on a Come Down.
I don't know.
I think the band Turnover is more indie, but a great
I don't know.
band.
Are they male
nonetheless.
fronted?
Yes, they are male fronted.
Oh.
All I can think of is right now is Title Fight and Tiger's
So you're a misogynist.
Jaw.
Don't.
He doesn't like female fronted bands.
I didn't
Let's
say
not
that.
bring
Getting
that
I
deja
up.
didn't
vu.
say that.
Getting deja vu from this.
Jonah, thoughts?
You finally have someone to connect with.
There's the misogynist side of the
That's
table
why he's sitting
and the
with
liberal
me.
side of the table.
Hey,
No,
man.
that's terrible. Thanks a lot for bringing that back. That's
Anything
something
for
we
you.
let
Didn't
fizzle
need
out.
to,
Anything
but
for you. Kurt, you think of a bad take?
I couldn't think of one because.
Wow, you're a great guest so far, man.
I got
You're
another
knocking
takes?
it out of the
I
park.
got another
Dude,
bad
I'm
take,
sorry, I
actually.
can't think of a bad take.
My bad take is that whiskey sucks.
Ooh, that is his bad take, and a perfect segue.
I think it's a very subjective take.
Oh, I got another bad take. If anything is a unique taste that you have to train yourself to like, it's not good. Coffee, black coffee, whiskey,
LaCroix.
Peas.
LaCroix. Like if it's something that you just get initially, you drink wine. Like initially, like if you drink it and you're like, oh my God, that's gross. You have to drink it 5 to 10 times to like it. It's not good. You're just tricking yourself to like it.
Here's the thing.
It's
I got a bad take.
psychological.
We'll get to your bad take.
No. Like he's the guest.
We haven't heard all of his bad take. He can wait his turn. I don't
That's
care
fine.
if he's
I'll
the guest.
wait my turn.
That was the take, right?
It's all psychological.
I just want to say you're right, but that doesn't mean it's not worth it.
That's fair.
That's not his take.
No, that's my take on it.
Yeah.
Can we have discourse?
Kurt, please.
Cats are terrible pets.
Ooh,
Why?
that is a bad take because I disagree with you.
Absolutely disagree. That's wow.
Technically, they're a great pet.
Yes.
They stay out of the way. They're not too needy.
Yeah, but
They do fuck they like mess. I was gonna say they fuck a lot of stuff up. Like they
Cats fuck a lot. A lot
That's
of sex.
true too. If you just stand outside in our neighborhood at night, you just hear just cat
Jeff's
rape all the
sister
time.
is like a cat breeder on accident.
At some point, it's negligence.
It is.
When you
What does
have
that say about you for not intervening? How many litters over
her
the past
cats
year?
are Mormons. They believe if God wants them to be pregnant, they'll be pregnant.
Understood.
kind of out of hand.
So there's
I
been
think-
7 litters of cats, but that's besides the point.
I just think that cats are very subjective to their owners. It's like they either like you or they don't. And it's like,
That's the fun of it, though. It's like you don't know what you're gonna get.
It's kind of like having a toxic
But-
relationship.
yeah, but
Which is
I-
always fun when you can put the girl in a box.
I thought you were gonna say put them down.
That'd
Wait,
be better.
so you're a misogynist? God damn it!
Reed, you're the only
I'm
thing
the
It's
lonesome
contagious.
prince of women's rights at this table.
Reed is the only
Wait,
ally.
but Jeff is the most woke.
I am
Not
the most
anymore.
woke.
I've stripped him from all titles.
Jeff, how woke
banished
are
him
you?
from the
So
land.
woke, dude.
How woke are you?
The most woke.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Yeah.
How?
Right now.
Prove it right now?
Yeah.
What is woke?
I'm going to donate to
Just
Planned
watch.
Parenthood.
Stupid. Well, while you're doing that, when are we drinking the whiskey?
We had a
Jeff,
great
when are we
segue, but
drinking-
then Kurt ruined it with the cat comment.
I'm just not. Apparently, I'm not wanted on this podcast anymore.
$35
Cats are like
All right.
whiskey. They're an
in
acquired
honor
taste.
of Jonah.
Is that a good
Oh, you're
segue?
putting
Well,
your
may- well,
donation in
maybe-
Jonah's name.
Yeah.
Wow.
PayPal.
Maybe I did.
How
Come
much
off
you
a little
donated?
strong saying they were
$35.
the worst pets.
I'll take a cat before I take like any rodent. I don't like the guinea pigs or the mice, all that kind of stuff.
But have you
They're-
ever
they're
met a
just-
chinchilla?
I have met a chinchilla.
It's
I
the
actually
best.
have a friend.
It's the
who
best.
I was friends with in high school. With his last name was Chinchilla.
Nice. That's a good dude right there.
I think
he was
if you're
a great
gonna have
guy.
an
He really
animal
was. He was
and
cool.
it's going to be caged or it needs to be caged, you shouldn't have it.
Well, gentlemen, time for some whiskey.
Shall we drink whiskey on empty stomachs at 1:10 p.m.?
I
Yes.
do not have an empty stomach.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
Chipotle.
You had Chipotles. It was Chipotle.
Yeah.
Jonah thought it was Moe's.
From a
Moe's is
distance.
trash.
Okay, all right.
All right, Reed. Reed, yeah.
That
Hand
would've
me
been
the
about
Buffalo
bad
Trace. Let's start with the Buffalo Trace. Nope.
I can't. Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's start with that guy. I will do the honors of Kurt. Tell us a little bit about this whiskey.
Distilled at Buffalo Trace Distillery in Kentucky. And I don't know what city in Kentucky, but
Let me slide.
yeah. That's all I know about Buffalo Trace. It's pretty good stuff.
Where's
It's
it
very-
distilled?
Kentucky. Kentucky
What kind of whiskey is it?
straight bourbon.
Sounds racist.
Does all bourbon have to come from Kentucky?
No,
Wash these glasses.
it does not.
Shit on here.
Are they dirty? You're right, Kurt.
They're a little sticky.
Kurt, what makes a whiskey a bourbon?
Huh?
By definition, what makes whiskey a bourbon? Did you
Actually,
drink it?
question. I don't really know a lot of like whiskey, like history and terminology. I just enjoy drinking it.
Would you like to learn from the whiskey
Sure,
snob?
go ahead.
Whiskey that is bourbon
Thank you.
has to be made and bottled in America. It has to be made of at least 51% corn, and it has to be aged in a used barrel.
Interesting.
Now
So that
you know.
means the barrel was either used to age wine, beer, or other whiskeys, and was then used again to age the bourbon.
To the audience, I also have whiskey in a coffee cup that I will be tasting initially and pouring Pepsi in because I don't like whiskey.
We only had 3 glasses, and we figured Reed was the one who would probably deserve the coffee cup.
Well, we had 4, but you got drunk and left the other one outside, and we couldn't find it.
Yeah,
So,
that's when we drink red wine and watch the sun go down.
all right. I
What
knew I
is,
shouldn't have brought it up.
You should not have. It was a beautiful moment.
Jeff wouldn't stop
was-
talking
yeah.
about it last night.
Hey,
Not yet.
Do we know what
What a
hints
douche.
of
Look at-
flavor are we
Yeah,
supposed
right.
to be experiencing
So,
through
in
this
my
Buffalo Trace?
experience with Buffalo Trace, it's a light fruit. You might get a hint of banana, actually, if you really look for it.
Okay.
Sweet. Any bourbon's going to be quite sweet. The corn, it gets that like corn syrupiness. So it's not going to be bitter versus the scotch that we have here. That's going to be a bitter experience.
Can we all take a good sniff together?
Absolutely. Let's do it in a process. The first thing you're going to do is get the nose. And the key here, number 1, exhale before you sniff, and then sniff with your mouth open.
Okay.
Thoughts, boys?
Yep.
I get that hint of banana. I
Is
guess.
this
You get the
technically
banana?
Yeah, but it could be a number of things.
Oh, for sure.
Is this okay? It is whiskey. Wait, no, it says bourbon.
Yeah,
Bourbon is a type of whiskey, my
Bourbon is a
friend.
type of whiskey.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Did you not hear my whole spiel on what
I did, but
makes it bourbon?
I thought that bourbon
He
was
wasn't listening
separate.
to you
Oh
because you're
no,
not
it's an
that
umbrella
important.
term. So
Okay,
whiskey is
understood.
any grain alcohol that is aged.
Got it. Okay, I thought it was like you have whiskey and then there's bourbon.
No, you have whiskey, and then you have bourbon, scotch, other things like Irish, based on like where it comes from, and then Kentucky, which means it's like, or not Tennessee whiskey, which is like charcoal filtered, basically.
Okay. I think that what we should do, we'll take another sniff and we'll all take a sip. Kurt can start us off and we can just go down the
That's
line.
perfect. But first, we have to cheers. So what is this one to, guys?
I think Kurt should take the honors on this.
Yeah, please.
He's our guest
How
today.
about for the first one, to Kurt's album?
to Kurt's album?
Thank you.
To
guys.
Kurt's album. We're not going to actually,
Oh, okay.
we can just do that. good stuff. Man.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo Trace is so good. You just can never get it.
Yeah, you have to sign up for an email list and do
Really?
They do a drop. They send you an email and it says special like spirits dropped at these locations, and you look at the locations, and if it's near you, you go up there real quick, and they have it on these like shelves at the front register, and they run out like that.
We live in what's called a controlled liquor state. So the city or the state of Virginia controls how much of each liquor the state gets in, and it's only sold at state-run liquor stores, right? So we have ABC stores, not like mom and pop stores. We get 3 units of Buffalo Trace per drop per store.
That sucks. Wow.
Yeah. But the good thing about Buffalo Trace is it's actually pretty cheap.
It is very cheap.
It's really cheap, but it's super high quality for how expensive it is. Or,
Give
I'm
us
sorry,
your
inexpensive.
Give
it
us your
is.
thoughts on this, Kurt.
On what, the whiskey?
Yeah. After you taken a nice sip of it.
I'm not very good. I would say I love whiskey, but I'm not very good at like naming flavor notes.
That's fine. What do you think? Do you like it?
I
Do you
love
not
it.
like it?
That's
Is
why
there
I
something
got
you
it.
don't like about it, maybe?
No, I think that Buffalo Trace is perfect for what it is.
Okay.
Perfect.
I know that's kind of boring, but yeah.
I thought it was pretty smooth, confident
Smooth.
taste that invites discovery with every sip.
Shut up.
And yeah, I think I tasted the spirit of the legends. So I'll say 10 out of 10 on Buffalo
All right.
Trace.
Reed?
I think it has a very subtle hint of shit and looks like an old man's piss.
All right.
Fair enough.
It's very light. It's pretty sweet. That would be my complaint, is it's a little too sweet, in my opinion. It doesn't bite very hard.
Okay.
But no, it's very good. It's a very good bourbon.
You gotta put the Pepsi up to the mic.
Should we do an out of 10? A number out of 10?
Sure. I say a 7.
7?
I'm going to do an 8.2.
8?
4.
0.2.
0.2. 8.2. 4?
Solid 4.
I'd do an 8. I think 8's really solid for this.
Palate cleanser.
Also, 4 on my scale is pretty high. So,
Everybody, take a sip of your palate cleanser. What you can put your drink on the table.
No, I know. I don't know why I did it.
Okay.
We got Long Branch.
Let's do the makers before the Long Branch.
okay.
We gotta open the makers.
Kurt, you want to open the maker? You want to do that?
Sure,
honors?
Jonah, you want to pass me the makers or read?
I'll give it to Jonah to pass to you.
How about
Awesome.
you guys get one and then we can get one?
Okay. Sure.
Dude,
What?
There you go.
thanks, man.
Buddy.
Thank
Kurt,
you.
what you think about makers?
I honestly, it's not a whiskey I go out and buy because it's just kind of.
Is that real wax or is it plastic?
It's real
It's
wax.
real wax.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like makers. I just don't go out of my. Well, I don't go and get it when I go to the liquor store. Only time I go to the liquor store now is like to get Basil Hayden or because they usually have Basil Hayden or when they do a drop. That's it.
I haven't had it in a while, but when I first started drinking whiskey, this was my go-to. I find it to be quite sweet, which I used to like at the time.
Thank you.
All right.
There's soda in here.
I did that on purpose.
Whatever.
Left a little in there.
Oh,
I don't know. This one smells sweeter to me.
It is. No,
But
that's what I'm saying.
we gotta give it all a sniff all together
Yep.
on 3.
We'll all do a sniff, then we'll do a cheers, and then we'll do a drink.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
wow. That smells way different.
It's extremely floral.
What are we
extremely
cheersing
floral.
to on this one?
For this one, let's cheers to the pod.
Cheers
And
to the pod.
All the millions of views this episode specifically is going to get.
All the 20s.
I hope I haven't been a very good host apparently, or sorry, guest. Apparently.
You've been a great guest, Kurt.
So far.
To the
you brought
pod.
whiskey.
To the pod.
to the pod.
Very sweet, right?
So different.
Way sweeter than the buffalo.
Yeah.
But it's sweet in like not like a honey way.
It
It's
has
sweet
more of a bite.
in a floral way. Yeah, it does. It's still got a bite. It's like
What do you think, Jonah?
counteracts.
I like the other one more, but I can't really tell the difference.
That's
that
fine.
much.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Back
That's
to
all you
back,
need to
I
know.
can tell, I guess. But I don't really
think
have a refined palate, especially
I
when it
agree
comes
with
to
Jonah.
Fair enough.
whiskey.
I agree with Jonah.
You like the first one better?
I like the first one better. I like the color of this one more.
the color is
This
nice.
one is like
Hold it up to the light. Well, Reed can't
mine's
do
in
that.
a coffee cup.
Here, you can look at mine.
That one's definitely got more of like a.
Got some floaters in there, Jeff. That's pretty gross.
How can you experience the whiskey with floaters?
How can you experience the whiskey when you're a bitch?
Wow.
Gun, gun,
That's
gun,
all
So
you
you
got?
like the first one more, Reed?
I like the first one more flavor wise. I think they both still suck, but this one also looks like a 25-year-old man who's dehydrated, where the other one is like a 50, 70-year-old
So-
old man.
Lovely way to gauge.
Yeah.
Gauge it.
I definitely prefer this one because even though it is sweeter, it does have more of a bite to counteract that, which is a nice balance.
I mean, you can think that.
Every
I don't like
time.
whiskey.
Every time. Okay. Also, this one comes with a cool wax dip, which you gotta love that.
No, that gives a big plus. Cool factor.
It's also
I like it.
pretty expensive.
Is it really?
Yeah, makers ain't cheap.
You're paying for the wax.
I mean,
then.
not compared to a Basil Hayden's, but compared to like a Bullet or something else like that's a standard.
Okay, it's like $40 for
It's like 60 for a
for a what milliliter is the Buffalo Trace?
750.
Yeah, it's $40 for a 750.
That's not bad.
Quick to jump on that. We get it. You're an alcoholic.
Anyways, do you guys know where the word whiskey came from?
Nope.
whiskey my dick in your mouth.
It comes from the Irish word uske, which means water of life.
Wow. Well, yeah, that was their water of life during like the Black Plague and all that.
Yep.
That was their water of life.
Potato famine.
Yeah.
Where did whiskey come from?
Where?
Yeah.
Can you make
Ireland.
whiskey
Really?
from
Yeah.
potatoes?
Wow.
Or is that just vodka? Is that like clear?
I mean, technically, I think it has to be a grain. It's like a cereal. So like corn, barley to technically be a whiskey. But you could do a aged dark vodka. That's potato vodka. And in practice, it would be a whiskey, but it wouldn't be considered a whiskey.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I like how this was Kurt's episode, but I'm doing the teaching.
That's fine because I don't know. I just wanted to come drink whiskey with you guys on a podcast.
And you know what? Isn't that all we can ask for?
Exactly. We're not drinking makers anymore.
Oh, no. We are drinking, what is it, Long Branch?
Yep.
Which one's that?
Middle one.
It is Wild Turkey Long Branch.
Ooh, Wild
I
Turkey.
like the bottle of this one best.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Fun fact, it is Matthew McConaughey's signature bottle.
Oh,
Signature whiskey.
Love that.
Yeah, Matthew
Love
McConaughey
that.
is pretty cool.
He is.
Not a bad take.
Oh, yeah. His signature's on there.
Nice.
That's a fucked signature.
It says fucked.
Signatures are kind of fucked. If you think about it, they're really fucked.
That's barely an M. Looks like a Y.
That's an M.
I think
It's
that
a good
signatures
signature,
should
though.
just be all called autographs.
Who's Eddie Russell?
One sec.
Probably another guy.
Hold your talks.
Well, he is it.
Yeah, I think
you, Reed.
that.
Yep.
I think that. Bleh. I think that signatures. We should just change the name to autographs
I agree.
because
I support that.
because
Not a
ev-
bad take.
I
Because
think
everybody
that,
is famous in
In their own way.
the people
There we go.
in like real estate or not in real estate necessarily, but
I
people
got
that
this.
you have to like, especially in like the medical field, the receptionists who are like, and I just need your autograph right here, and you're all done. I'm like, you're the best kind of person.
Just give me your John Hancock right there.
Yeah, they're the best kind of
Yeah.
people. They
That's
really
the
are.
woman. That's the kind of woman that calls you like sweetie or honey too at the end.
Hey,
No,
Reed,
absolutely.
Can
That
we
makes
just
my
make
day.
like your cup the spit cup?
After we're done, sure.
Why do you need a
Are
spit
you
cup?
done?
Well, I'm saying like
ready
to
for a
pour the
pour?
Oh
residue.
yeah, give me some, just a little
Isn't
bit.
that
though.
what a spit cup is?
Well, spit cup, no. Is whoa. I've been given tasters.
Whoa, heavy hand. Who
Jonah
poured
said
that?
we're drinking a
Jonah,
full
was that
portion.
you?
Good, nice.
Jonah, was that you?
Yeah.
You got a heavy hand there, buddy.
Here, give him some of mine.
Yeah, give him
No.
some. No. Jonah,
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
want that
damn.
much.
I'm not pouring you that much.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff, you're an alcoholic. You can handle it. Come
Jeff,
on.
you don't have to drive. Kurt has to drive.
Yeah. I gotta drive.
What's that for, Jeff? You getting a coffee cup off camera?
Well, so explain to me what spit cup means. I thought it meant like you just pour the residue. That's what they were doing. That's what they were calling it at the wine tasting. They were calling it spit cup.
A spit cup is intended for you taste the wine or the whiskey and then you spit it out. You don't actually drink it because you don't want to get drunk. You just want to taste it.
If you're tasting a bunch,
Yeah. Like we're doing.
like you can't
except
drink that
we're not.
much.
Oh,
so you spit it.
I don't want a spit cup. Then.
Well, spit bucket.
You can do residue. I mean, that's fine. It's just not a spit cup. I mean, you would put residue in the spit cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Cool.
residue are we talking about?
Like if you've got just a little bit left and you don't want to drink it, you just
Yeah,
want to
and you
pour it
want to
out.
have the full flavor of the
That's
new
a
whiskey.
that's a
This is
lot.
Because you
this
don't
is
want-
what
you
I
don't
would
want
pour
the
to
other
sit
flavor to
down and
taint.
like watch a movie. Like
yeah. And now you
I don't got to drive.
How are you guys feeling it? Besides Reed, are you guys feeling it?
in my forehead a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I love about whiskey, like just the effects of that versus like a beer, is you get the warmth and the little jiggles, you know, the little alcohol jiggles,
No.
the
Alcohol
vibration.
jiggles.
Like when you have
So-
just a little bit of alcohol and it just kind of makes you warm and tingly.
yeah,
like
in your
sexu-
tummy.
Sexually?
I'm not getting a tingle yet. I'm getting
So-
like I
No.
feel like glazed
So
over.
I
Yeah,
think I'm a
Krispy
firm
Kreme
believer.
donut.
I'm a firm believer that different types of alcohol affect your drunk differently.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I think tequila is the one liquor that actually is uppity, makes you kind of uppity hype. Versus whiskey, it kind of makes you like ugh, like that, you know,
Yeah.
like slumpty,
I
slumpty
don't
dumpty.
have
You
the
like
same
being
You don't
experience.
agree with that?
Well, I agree that it's different, but it's not different for any reason other than the fact of what else is in there. Like the alcohol itself is the same, but like tequila has less like sugar, right? So the hangovers are better. Whiskey has more because of the coloring, but
should
not as
do-
much as like a wine.
We should do a tequila tasting next time.
I hate
Fuck
tequila.
no.
I hate
I don't
tequila.
I
drink-
hate tequila.
I don't
Oh, dude, tequila with some lime is fire.
Ew.
I mean, I've never had a good one though.
Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
change your
Bad
mind.
take.
We'll try
Change your
it.
mind.
Yeah,
No. Bad take.
I hate tequila. Change my mind.
All right, let's all on three give it a sniff.
What?
Oh, wait. We got a cheers.
No, we're just
Oh,
sniffing
just
right now.
sniff.
We're just
sniffing.
sniffing.
Oh,
We're just
oh,
sniffing.
okay,
One,
my
two,
bad.
Stick to the
three.
format.
Dude, sorry, man. I don't know the format. I don't do this.
Open your
enough.
mouth, Jonah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Get the follow the
Hold
direction.
on. No one say anything. I want first on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Kurt, shut up.
It's nutty.
It is nutty, actually. Yeah. No, that's a good observation.
Jeff's
It's
nutty.
subtle though.
I am a nutty boy.
This one does have like a honey type sweetness to it.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it smells the same
like it's not floral like the
as
other
the
one.
makers.
Definitely. This one tastes or smells almost identical to the buffalo for me. Very different from
This
the
one
makers.
smells sweeter.
You're right. It's more so. What I'm getting is what we would call dark fruit notes. So it's fruity, but it's more of like a pomegranate or something like that, as opposed to like an apple or a banana.
Okay. All right.
This is pretentious as fuck.
It is, but it's so much fun.
Can't we just pretend?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Can
sorry.
we-
I'm sorry. I love
Can't
whiskey.
we pretend just?
I'm
To
surprised you're not getting styrofoam notes on all.
I'm getting notes of Pepsi.
Hey, wait. I have a question. I know this is off the rails, but
Okay.
we got to answer it. What is Dr. Pepper?
23 flavors of goodness.
It's
What is it?
basically root beer with like root beer and Sprite essentially mixed together.
Would you say?
I think that's
Would
a
you
terrible.
say that?
Terrible.
Do it. Tell me it
Terrible.
doesn't taste exactly like Dr. Pepper.
Would you say that it's
Different
an
episode.
agnostic beverage
Wait, say that again?
because it is neither cola nor root beer, and we will never know.
So this one goes out to Matthew McConaughey. Cheers.
Do your Matthew impression.
I just keep getting older. They stay the same age.
His name's Old Cyrus. Chrysler.
It'd be cooler if you did.
All right, to Matthew.
To Matthew. Somebody else talk because I have to make my way through a lot of whiskey on this one.
This is
This is the worst one.
This is smoother.
This sucks.
This one tastes way less. Like it tastes like nothing.
This one doesn't have it. The other one's had a flavor.
It doesn't have a
This-
bite. It's smoother. It is kind of sweet though. It's got.
Is
like
that what you want? To taste your whiskey less? Drink.
What?
Just don't drink whiskey then.
I didn't even say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
What
you
are you
just
saying?
said this is the best one.
I didn't say it was the best one.
This
you
is
said
the
it was the
worst
smoothest.
one. The
I
worst
just said
one
it
by
was
far.
smooth.
You're right.
Put words in my mouth, Jeff.
I agree, Reed.
This
I
one
agree.
sucks.
It's absolutely the worst one.
Dude, I gotta put a lot of Pepsi in this one. Now, is this wait? Is this a rum and coke but with Pepsi?
No,
And
it's a
with whiskey.
it's a whiskey and Coke.
Yeah,
You'd call that a Jack and Coke, even though it's not Jack.
You mentioned banana earlier. This one,
Banana.
the
for
first
sure.
thing I got was banana.
Yeah, it's in there for sure.
I don't
Banana
even
E.
like this one with Pepsi.
Yeah, I don't think this one would go good with Pepsi.
Ew,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, this is not good.
No.
Really?
Oh wait, did we give the other one a number?
Oh, we
No.
we didn't. No, we didn't.
You guys really like the makers.
I love the makers.
I don't know
Maker's
about
great.
Reed.
I mean, out of the ones I've tasted, the Makers has been the best.
All right, let's make up.
I did not like
let's
it, but it
make
was
her
the
up the
best.
Makers number.
I'll give it an 8.
8.
Are
Jonah?
we on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. Jonah.
7.5.
7.5.
Something around
Reed.
5.
5. Oh man, I got to give it a 9.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like it. Now this one, Kurt.
6.5.
Jonah.
Hands shaking like a what?
Rating for the Long Branch.
For this one?
For the Matthew McConaughey special.
Like a. For Matthew, I'll do a 6.2.
But that's for Matthew.
Yeah,
take
and
Matthew
otherwise I
out.
would have 5.8.
Take Matthew
5.8.
out. 5. Yeah.
I think this tastes like Matthew McConaughey said "fuck you" to me personally, and I'm gonna give this a 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, for you, that's kind of like a 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
I'm going to give it a 5 because there's nothing bad about it. It's just extremely unremarkable. Dead center.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
That's without Matthew McConaughey, though. With Matthew McConaughey, 11.
11.
Anything for that man.
Well,
I really didn't like this one.
No, it's not good.
Kurt, are you using that cup?
no, I'm not.
I'm pouring this shit out. I don't even want to drink it with Pepsi.
Could you do the rest of mine, too?
Yeah.
I don't.
Good.
Wow, what a waste.
You know what? You're right. Sorry.
Just drink it. It's alcohol. Come on.
You can have it.
Alcoholic doesn't waste alcohol.
I don't like.
For the
whiskey.
record, I'm not really an alcoholic. That's just a bit. If you need help, seek it.
It's not a bit.
A lot of Pepsi. A lot of flat Pepsi.
Yeah, man. Why is it just hitting me now that the Long Branch is not that good?
It's not that good.
You just want.
I thought-
you never notice until you do stuff back to back.
I think also it's because I always
one
drink
way
it
to
on
do
the rocks.
Oh, that's true. Kurt, you drink it on the rocks. You drink it on the rocks too, right?
Yeah.
I drink it straight always.
If I would choose, I would want ice with it.
Yeah, it just really hit me hard that the Long Branch is not good, and I was always like, man, the Long Branch is great for the price.
I mean, everything is better when it's on the rocks because your tongue is colder, so you taste less. So everything is like smoother, and you just taste less of it. But when it's just straight like this, you can really get all the notes.
Do you
You
traditionally?
haven't really been talking a lot about the notes in anything.
What? Yeah, I did. Well, this one there was notes of nothing. I told you the Makers was mostly floral, right? So a lot of flowers, a lot of light.
A note. You've mentioned a note each.
I'm not that good, dude.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
doing my
Well-
best.
Do you traditionally drink whiskey on the rocks or straight?
I drink it straight. I also really enjoy a whiskey and Coke, but with cheap whiskey. But I like it sometimes.
Understood.
But I also like
man.
I like a whiskey neat, but it's always a Bullet. Like Bullet is my go-to. I will always buy Bullet.
Well, it's got cool bottles.
It does have cool bottles.
That's a decent bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am ready to try this new stuff that Jeff
Ooh.
got that
Hand it
I've
to
never
me.
tried.
Yeah, that's
Let me
all
do
you,
this
Jeff. I'm
So I just picked this up. I have had this once before. Does anybody have a Scotch opinion?
monkey shoulder.
My grandfather was an alcoholic and died from scotch.
Ooh, there you go.
That's my opinion on scotch.
So, Kurt, what about you? Scotch?
So, 18-year-old Glenn Levitt. I love
Glenlivet.
however you say it. But my buddy brought it for my birthday one day, and I thought it was amazing. But yeah, any Scotch that's not like top tier, I'm like indifferent about.
Well, this is a medium tier Scotch. It's not cheap. You're right. We were talking about it earlier. It typically goes for like this bottle should be like $60, I think. It was on sale for like 30, so that's
Okay.
why I got it. Yeah, it's a Scotch. I've had it. I think it's pretty good. I'm not a big Scotch guy, but this is pretty good.
So what's the difference between scotch, whiskey, and bourbon?
Well, thank you. Again, they're all whiskeys, right? Umbrella term.
Okay.
Scotch specifically is brewed.
Pour for yourself first. That's
It's bottled in Scotland, right? So it's made and bottled in Scotland.
Thanks, Jonah.
It has to leave Scotland in a bottle. It also is made of, I think, at least 51% barley, while bourbon was at least 51% corn.
Okay.
And it's aged in a new barrel. So the barrel has never been used for anything else.
Scotch is a new barrel.
Yes.
Interesting.
Bourbon is a used barrel. So a lot of times Scotch makers will age their Scotch in a barrel and then send it to America to be used to age bourbon.
It would have been nice to have another Scotch because Scotch tastes completely different than bourbon.
It does, yep. So Scotch is typically much more bitter.
Really?
Okay.
I don't think I've actually ever had scotch.
It has
It's
a
not
very
typical.
unexplainable flavor. To me, it's very unexplainable.
It's always more expensive just because it has to be imported,
Yeah.
right? So bourbon is cheap here because it's made in America. Well,
Gotcha.
Scotch is already more expensive for that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, here
yeah.
we go.
Let it
You,
smell.
Kurt, jump the gun. Here we go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, do the nose. Do
I
the
already
nose.
did the nose thing.
And now you can already tell, right? That is strong.
That's very strong. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's-
I'm not gonna like this. I already
It's
know it.
it's all right. It's not. I don't think Scotch is for the faint of heart.
It is absolutely an acquired taste.
Yeah.
You can tell that's from a new barrel. It's
Yeah.
pretty woody.
Woody, very woody. Yeah. Is this some? This isn't a peat, is it? Hand me the bottle.
Yep.
I like.
Oh, is that like the smoky flavored?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they smoke it in peat moss.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like pretend
there's
hard
only
enough.
there's only one place in
Like
Scotland
I
that
think
does
if I
that.
pretend
Oh, yeah,
hard
the,
enough, like I'll be able to pick up.
I saw a
on it.
documentary
Isla,
on it,
Isla.
but I can't
I'm
remember what
getting
it was.
Isla.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. All that stuff is all like rarity breeds.
This
good.
one-
Snobbery.
Yeah.
This one specifically gives me note of like a failing pediatrics office.
Kurt, thoughts?
It's hard to explain because that's what I'm saying. It's just completely different than whiskey, and I can't make out the
Bourbon.
notes. Sorry, bourbon.
Yeah.
Completely different than bourbon, and I can't make out the notes at all.
I would say there's like it's bitter, right? There's like it's earthy, right? There's like a stick, like a
Yeah.
wood, like a dirt to it. There's like
getting-
nothing
I'm getting
sweet about
fig.
it. Fig. Actually,
Fig.
you're not wrong. I could get a
Let me-
fig from
let me
that.
read the
Yeah,
bottle.
please.
For everybody at home.
Please tell me it says
If
fig
you
on
if
there.
you, sniff, if you sniff hard enough, it singes your nose hairs a little
Oh yeah, that's
bit.
why
Yeah.
you got to do it just the vapors, right? And then it helps to hold your mouth open because you create a tube. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like when you have one window down in your car and it does the. But if you open two windows, it's smooth.
I would like you guys to guess the taste and nose hints of this.
Let's drink it first.
Okay.
What are we cheersing to? This is the last one.
It's the
Reed's
last one.
grandfather.
So my grandfather.
Was that
Reed's?
poor taste?
No.
To his grandfather.
To
The
Reed's
scotch
grandfather.
might be.
Good one.
Oh yeah, that's scotch right there.
Yeah.
God damn. Wow.
Yeah, that has a bite, man.
Burns the throat a little bit.
Not for the faint of heart.
It burns a little bit.
I
me that.
feel.
Give me that.
You get more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Don't read the.
It's-
Don't read
I'm
the.
not-
hint.
The aftertaste, man. You can taste the wood. You just took a bite of some.
I'm
freaking-
feeling this one in my
some-
chest.
A bite of some wood, dude.
Oh, this is good, dude.
It is good. I like it.
You want some
a
more?
lot. No, I'm good. I think that. Yeah, this is probably my last one.
I don't have to drive.
All
No,
right.
the problem is, Reed, that
It's
scotch is going to
crazy. It
ruin that
tastes like
soda.
your bite. It tastes like you're eating
Understood.
cork.
Understood.
Eating pork?
Cork.
not getting
Cork.
cork.
Yeah.
It tastes like cork.
You got real nervous for a second. Pescatarian over there.
pork.
Wow.
All right, let's play a game.
Yep. Tasting notes.
Don't look at the bottle, John.
I'm
Don't
not.
cheat.
I can't
Don't
read
cheat.
that far. It's a fine print.
Okay, for the taste, there is 2 specific things that make up this taste.
Okay.
I just taste wood.
Is one of them a wood?
No.
Fig?
No.
Is grape up there?
No.
Get out of here with a grape.
There's chocolate on there.
No.
No.
That's the closest answer, though.
Cinnamon?
Caramel.
Coffee? Caramel?
No.
I don't know.
Cocoa?
Mellow vanilla.
I could take. Yeah, there's a vanilla in there
Let's
for sure.
Let's try again.
And this
Yeah.
one, the second
picking up on
flavor
vanilla.
isn't really something like a specific, like a walnut, a specific thing, but rather
A vague type of thing.
a vague type of flavor.
Tree nut.
That's specific.
Is
No, that's
nut
broad.
up there?
No, it's a type of flavor.
Type of flavor.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
So it's an adjective.
Pistachio.
Yes, I believe.
That's
Yes,
like
an
as
adjec-
specific.
An
as-
adjective is a great descriptor.
Yeah, like the adjective pistachio.
It's
Nutty.
Warm.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Read the anticipation is killing me. Can you just say
Humid.
it?
No, don't say it.
Doesn't it taste humid?
Yeah, I guess.
Spicy. Hints.
What
There's spin.
Spicy hints.
is that? The
What is this little? What are these guys?
Those are monkeys, dude.
Monkeys.
Monkeys getting it on.
Nice.
I forgot. It comes from some kind of term.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Drunk.
feeling it.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
also not done with my game yet though.
That was our last.
Do we have
Yeah.
ice here?
What?
Do we have ice here?
No ice.
No ice.
Sorry, man.
Should have let Kurt go to 7-Eleven earlier.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Dick.
So we have three scents for the nose that are described as well.
Nose.
For nose.
Oak.
Damn right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hard.
I don't know what oak
Wow.
smells like.
Smells
so-
like picture a woody, like walking into a Home Depot.
You're not smelling oak in a Home Depot.
No, but like picture that, but more
Yeah,
like
Jonah knows.
you know how there's like
You
light
don't.
chocolate and there's dark chocolate. Walking into a Home Depot is light chocolate. Oak is the dark chocolate version of walking into a Home Depot.
Jonah,
We have two more.
your take?
On what?
What Jeff just said.
I couldn't really process it. There was like so much bullshit
yeah.
with so
Yeah,
with so
was
little
really
content.
dumb. It was so dumb.
Yeah, that it's like I was trying to figure out what is
Jonah
he trying
should
to
be
say.
The host now.
Yeah.
Like how
Good
dumb
clip.
that was.
Good clip.
All right, we got oak.
We got two more. Two more.
Scotch.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Give it a
You
sniff
said
for me,
smell?
Kurt. Yeah, give me a sniff.
Earthy? Is it something earthy?
Oh, you got the earth with the oak already.
Okay.
Yep.
Cherry.
No.
Ooh,
no.
black cherry is a good
You're on
pick.
the
Yeah,
right
I was
track.
thinking something
You're
like
on
that,
the right
maybe.
track.
It's like a raspberry
Raisins.
You're in the fruit family though.
fruit family. Pomegranate? It's a dark fruit for sure.
No, it's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Orange.
Apple.
Ooh,
Orange.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Orange. Yep. And
I
Can
guess
I get one
smell
little,
it.
one more
Yep,
little
I
sample
guess.
there?
Nice.
A sample.
I'll
A
get
sample.
God,
Just a
it's so
little
pretentious,
sample.
dude. It's like,
But isn't it fun? Are we having a good time?
yeah, no, it's good, but it's like, God, it doesn't smell like orange.
No, but like we can sit and do this and then go to a bar and I'll get a Jack and Coke.
there's one.
It smells like the kind of orange that like
Like a blood orange.
yeah, but like
smell-
if you crack open a LaCroix, it's like the essence of an orange. It's like that
Essence.
kind of
TV
same.
static
Like it's not
orange?
orangey,
Yeah.
but there's
No.
that like artificial flavor almost. Like
There's
you get
a
that kind of scent.
one last nose flavor that we have going.
Can you give us a hint?
Sweet?
Sweet. Okay.
maple.
Nope.
It's not caramel, is it?
No. Similar.
Similar to caramel.
Similar to
Butterscotch.
Twizzlers.
Say again.
Butterscotch.
Nope.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
No, it's not.
Licorice.
This one's super simple. Very simple.
Sugar.
Chocolate?
No.
Sugar.
Brown sugar?
Honey.
Honey. Duh. They all have honey.
Yeah. Every
And-
single one of them.
Every whiskey has a honey nose.
That's
You
where,
know what?
That's
This
where
one's my favorite,
Yeah?
and
Really?
only because we talked about it long enough that I was like, oh, I can see that.
We talked about it long enough for me to get drunk.
That one's my favorite.
That's what I'm saying. You should have gotten like a small bottle of Glenlivet. However you say
I
it.
almost bought us a Lefroy.
Was that?
Lefroy? Lefroy 10?
The brother of LaCroix.
It's one of the ones nice. It's one of the ones that comes in a cardboard tube,
Oh.
meaning very expensive.
Oh, like the it starts with a B. It's like Ballaventine or something like that.
I don't know that one.
It's a scotch. I don't remember what it's called, but
Hand
you
me that
have a-
bottle real quick, Reed.
Yep.
I
You
got
got
more
a number?
trivia for you guys.
More
Number?
trivia?
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on,
number.
Let's rank first.
Yep, yep.
Start, Kurt.
Solid. I'm going 9.1 on this.
John likes that.
You know,
I
There
like
you
this
go.
one.
I'm gonna give this because of how much fun I had with it. A 7.
Damn, that's a lot from you.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
but the first taste that when you tasted it, it hit you like a
It hit me
train.
like a truck.
Yeah.
Did you see how when we all first drank it, even I was like, like we all had a physical reaction. But here we
Yeah.
are now being like, this is the best thing ever. That's why this is a 9.5 for me.
I feel like everything was a good like warm up to that.
I
Since
think
that one was kind of the
If you start with this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's a little rough.
yeah.
I think
I see why your grandpa died.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, much appreciated.
I think that the Buffalo Trace is the best.
Oh, hell no. That's the second
Really?
worst.
Second best for me. I like
Really?
that.
I'm gonna give
yeah.
it a sniff.
More than the makers?
Actually, I don't remember the makers, but I think I ranked that
Well,
higher.
feel free to go back to it if you want a refresher.
I think I.
Might have to, man.
We'll see what happens.
Let me get a. I need a side by side.
Well, the
smell
Buffalo
test.
Trace was first, so we're gonna forget that flavor.
I need to go.
I think we need to go back to the Buffalo Trace.
We can go back to the Buffalo Trace.
I don't really want to finish.
Let's
this.
work backwards.
You don't have
now.
to. Put it in the spit cup. That's what
Oh
it's there
yeah.
for.
Duh, I forgot that exists. What a waste.
Don't worry. I'm going to drink that spit cup later.
What a repulsive
That's
guy.
me.
I mean, we're
Do you
just
want some?
pouring in it. What are we doing?
Buffalo Trace.
I'll have a little more.
Just a
'cause I
tiny
love
nip.
it.
Just a tiny
Yeah,
nip.
just
Tiny
a
nip.
tiny,
Just
teeny tiny,
Teeny
man.
tiny nip.
just a little bit.
God, this episode is off the rails.
Yeah, so off the rails.
It's not really.
It's not. No.
It's very.
This has actually been very calm
Yeah.
and soothing.
Yeah. We needed this.
We did. We deserve it.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow, when Kurt gets on, we thought it was going to go off the rails because I'm here, right? No? No
I was
comment?
hoping we were gonna meet drunk Kurt.
You guys like drunk Kurt.
I've only met him once, and it was
and
one.
you
It
loved
was a great
It was
time.
wonderful. Well, I'm not
Drunk
getting too
Kurt.
drunk today.
All right, let's all do our Buffalo comeback together.
We got to do a cheers.
You're right. So this is the actual last cheers. Let's make it count.
Wait, can I do the honors?
Please.
This
Please,
one's
Our
make
guest.
Wait. Oh yeah, we got to smell.
Yeah, do the
first,
nose.
Sorry. This is gonna be like way smoother going back to it because
Yeah.
that Scotch is rough.
Yeah, that's true. This is going to taste like
This is
soda.
This is this is gonna be drinking like apple juice.
Do the honors, Kurt.
Cheers to this is a serious one. To all those affected by Hurricane Ian in southern Florida.
Cheers. I didn't pour any, so I didn't drink it.
Real quick, before we do notes, just want to say last night was when Ian came to us and we all went to the bar. So
We did.
Yeah, we did.
It was actually a really good time.
it was a great time.
Yeah.
Love that
we
place.
gotta start doing Tap House more. Do
I
like
love
a-
Tap House.
Do like a monthly thing.
Well, I don't know. Tap House was a little weird last night.
Well,
Oh, yeah?
there was a
As
hurricane.
soon as you, why would a hurricane bring out the emos?
No, that's an emo place.
It's every time we've gone to Tap House,
Mm-hmm.
there's usually 5 tables occupied, 2 people at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's standard. And maybe one of those tables, there's like 2 people that are pretty like, identifiable as like a punk emo kind of person.
Yeah.
Last night, there were 30, 35. They just, as soon as you left, they started coming in like one at a time until I didn't even notice it. And I got up and like looked around for a minute and it was like just black hair, purple hair, leather.
That's why
leather
that is
everywhere.
the place to go.
That's why Jeff loves
No.
it.
Absolutely.
No. But they were all married.
Did they all have?
That's true.
Did they all have checkered vans?
A lot of that going on, most definitely. This one doesn't have any descriptors of its flavors on the bottle, so I don't have any material to run a game off
A
of.
pity.
Yeah, that still leaves it at what 4? You gave it.
Yeah, I gave it 4.
He gave it a 4. I would say this thing now is just worse because it tastes less, having tasted other whiskeys.
That's why you don't start with the Scotch. I'm so glad we didn't. Start
You're
With the
right.
Scotch.
No, I did that on purpose. But I will say it's good. It's really good. Dependable. Just not.
I'm really happy that we went back on the Buffalo Trace. We can
Yeah.
go back on the my makers if you guys want.
Good.
I'll have one more.
One more. A little
One
nip.
more?
Little nip.
Little makers because that was to Jeff that was the best. Reed's best.
No, the Scotch was the best.
Yeah,
Okay, whatever. But okay,
a
sorry.
flavor of like not from the amount of fun I had from the bottle or any of the notes. This tasted the best to me.
That makes sense for somebody who doesn't like whiskey. For
I don't
And
remember. I got to
after-
try again.
After like, I should have brought my Eagle Rare because that is like the best ever.
Well, I guess we just have to do this again then.
Next time.
Yeah, sure. If there's gonna be,
You want to start a whole whiskey podcast?
we can. That would actually be kind of fun.
No.
A monthly podcast?
Yearly,
Maybe.
quarterly,
Quarterly.
semesterly.
All right. This one, let me take to Adam Levine's ex-wife.
Let me smell first.
Adam Levine's ex-wife. Yeah, we gotta smell, man.
All right, fine. But I'm doing another cheers now.
Whoa.
So floral. So fun. So fruity.
You love your makers.
It's such a
you
good
know
time.
what? I appreciate it even more now.
I love that.
Yeah. Not even trying to blow smoke up your
Down the
ass.
hatch to Ned from Try Guys,
Ooh.
his ex-wife.
But wait,
Yeah,
I don't know
she-
that.
Who's Ned?
There's gotta be
She
something
deserves
I
that.
know. I
She
don't know what
deserves that
is.
cheer.
Wait. What is that? I need to know.
You ever seen Try Guys?
I can't cheers if I don't know. No,
Okay.
I haven't.
Is
Try
that like
Guys.
a MythBusters type thing? Like they
Basically, guy tries stuff. Very wholesome content. Very family friendly.
is it YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Used to be a BuzzFeed property, but they separated from BuzzFeed.
Is he the guy that's like, I'm gonna learn how to do a backflip?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, he's a guy from that. His whole bit is that he has a wife, and like there's compilations like every time Ned says my wife, and like they did a whole panel on like ethics of marriage, and they
Okay.
made a cookbook called like Dating Cookbook for Married People. Anyway, cheated on his wife with a producer on the show.
To Ned.
To Ned's wife.
To Ned's wife.
To the girl
Yes.
who was also
That's
married.
unfortunate. That sucks.
Yeah.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
It's
She
pretty-
deserved a
it's-
real shot.
It's
not a
pretty
sample.
crazy.
You're right.
How now going to the Scotch, it's blowing my mind about how all of these whiskeys now are like nothing.
Bitch whiskeys.
Yeah, they're bitch whiskeys.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that also has to do with the amount of whiskey we've ingested today.
I keep feeling like an asshole because I'm like feel kind of buzzed, and I keep looking outside, and it's just so bright out.
I'm glad I'm
pretty
facing
bright.
this way.
It's like, it should be nice, but I don't know. I feel bad about it.
Don't. We had a good time. And
There's
you know
no
what?
reason to feel bad
We're about
about
to
it.
get lunch and sober up and record 2 more of these.
Yeah, I need to eat something.
Yeah, for sure. I came here on empty stomach.
What's your timer at?
We're at 52 minutes, so we can start wrapping up here. Any final notes on the whiskey?
No, actually I don't. But thank you guys for being down to taste some whiskey today.
Calm down. We're not wrapping. We have a whole process for wrapping up.
Wow.
Get comfortable.
Can you just say, yeah, dude, of course, and then
I'll say
You
it
have any
when we're
tattoos?
actually
no
ending.
tats.
Are you gonna get one?
No plans. I don't have any desire to tat.
Wow.
Nothing against tats. I appreciate art on tats, but me personally,
Good.
no,
Are you one of
we got
those
going
like
on
no
here.
tats is the new tats kind of people?
no.
Like it's not to be
Ugh,
cool. It's
the
just
most
like
disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life.
that's like that's a take.
Coming from a
Yeah,
guy
but
who
it's
has
gross.
the
It's a
worst,
bad
coming from
take.
a guy who has the worst tats on earth.
and
Give me a bad take intro.
Bad takes.
Some people, and I'm not one of them, think that not having tattoos is like the new tattoos. Like when we're all 40s and stuff, it's gonna be like, oh, that dude's fucking cool. He has no tattoos.
that's so stupid.
Yeah,
I think.
I think I'm gonna get one before I'm 40.
all right,
Vegas.
Here's
No,
Can
fuck
I?
no.
Can I?
You said you were getting a tattoo in
I
Vegas.
did not.
I
I did not. Fuck off. I hated that.
I have a bad take.
How come you guys don't do bad takes when bad takes is supposed to happen? I have a whole doc.
Just let it come naturally.
Yeah,
you don't have to
dude.
force
Why are
everything,
you,
Jeff.
Why are you being Hitler?
Give me more
podcasts?
Yeah, I'll do another scotch, actually.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that I've become the bartender.
Are you serious?
because you're
Yeah,
not drinking.
more
I'll
scotch?
have a little more.
Just a nip.
All right, my
More
bad
nip than what you
take-
gave me last time, though.
My bad take is I
Yeah,
think,
that's perfect. Thank you.
and this isn't against you guys at all.
I love
That's
a
a good
statement
ring.
starting with that.
I think tattoos are sick because of like art behind it.
Right.
But I also think that because it became kind of a fad thing, it was just a way of people.
Well, they're permanent, so it's
Well,
not a
that, I'm
fad.
saying. Well, I think that people who get tattoos impulsively,
Yeah.
they only do it to impress other people, so they are very insecure.
Yeah. So, like, if you got like a candy bar tattooed on you, you're probably one of those people.
Yeah. And that means you're super insecure. And you have a very, very low self-esteem.
Real quick, Jonah, real quick. Can we just turn our chair this way? just so we can give Jeff the spotlight.
No, you're doing it wrong, John. You're drunk.
I thought you went back to back.
What's wrong with Jonah being drunk?
Nothing.
Nothing. Everyone has a great time when
Jeff,
I'm drunk.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me
Please,
too.
please give me your opinion on what Kurt just said.
And what Kurt just said? Well, as a man with a Mounds bar tattoo,
Do we still have to face him, or can I move?
Oh, yeah, it's okay. You can.
should I? I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture
Hey,
of my.
I'll be honest. I'm sorry not to interrupt you, Jeff, even though you interrupted me a few times today. Reed, I think your tat is super dope.
Thank you for the people.
I remember when you got it. Pretty sick. Not trying to blow smoke up your ass. I think
Nope.
it's sick.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Do you think any of my tattoos are sick?
No.
None of them.
Name your tats.
Okay, I've got the naked girl.
I don't know what that is. Oh my god.
Oh my
no,
god.
dude.
No.
If you-
No. No.
Jeff, I'm not.
Jeff.
God,
Jeff.
that's terrible. God.
I think if you have to unbuckle your pants to show someone a tattoo,
Yeah.
that's a red flag.
Good clip.
Definitely. That's not a good clip.
More. I need another one.
251.
251 is good.
That one is fire.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
give you that. That's
Yeah.
the best tattoo you have. The Blue House is the trashiest tattoo you have.
It looks like a brand.
The Mounds Bar is very random. I will give you. I'll give you a 6.5 out of 10 for creativeness.
Here's the worst one.
What is that?
Hold on. That's not the worst one.
No, which one is?
Is that?
You
are
have
you
a
in
dick
jail?
on your leg.
Oh, I forgot about that. I have a dick on my leg.
And why'd you do it?
I did it.
Why?
He was trying to make like a doorway or something, and then he was like, "Oh, I fucked up," and he show me
It
that.
looks
I want
like
to
a
see
dog bone.
You gotta put it on the table.
You
I
gotta-
can't
you
see
gotta
it.
show
Oh
the-
my
It
god.
was supposed to
Those are full on nuts right there at the top.
You gotta show the camera.
I'm gonna include
He's
pictures
taking
later.
pictures, yeah.
So it was supposed to be a bone. Well, it was supposed to be a doorway.
Put your leg down.
But then I made it too big, and I was like, I'll make it a bone. And then I tried to make it a bone, and it turned into a boner.
Why did you want a door on your leg?
I just couldn't think of anything, and I was like, a door's cool.
If you can't think of anything, don't get a tattoo.
That's not how tattoos work for me.
That's well.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that we've actually
Tattoo fad right there.
in the world of
the face
tattoos-
of
Hold up.
tattoo fad.
Let me address that. My whole thought with tattoos, number one, is that they don't matter.
Yeah, that's
It's just
true.
a thing on your body. It looks cool or not, whatever. It's either funny, it looks good, or there's a good story behind it.
yeah.
Every tattoo I have that's extremely shitty, I love because there's either a story or I think it's funny.
You're like way overdue for a tattoo.
I know. I used to get one every year.
I think I'm gonna go back on what I said. I think that it's okay for someone to get a tattoo that looks terrible. I wasn't saying that it's bad. I was saying that to me, it's kind of became a fad over the past decade to just get tattoos just to get them.
You just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's
fine.
a bad thing.
That's
and
fine.
that's not why I get tattoos. I just don't even think about it. It doesn't cross my mind.
Is there a disconnect in the tattoo community between people that go to a shop and have like an artist do it versus the people that are like all like stick and poke aesthetic?
You mean
is-
home tattoos?
Yeah.
Or are you specifically talking about stick and poke? Because that's two different things.
What's stick and poke?
no.
It's like there's no machine. You're literally poking every single time.
Oh, like the natural.
like when
way.
I was in
Yeah.
high school, all the cool kids started getting like stick and pokes.
Well, yeah, that's a cool thing to do.
Like,
but
in the tattoo community,
the
is
fad
there
part of it.
like do the people that go to a shop look down on those people, or is it all communal?
the stick and poke thing is like you might have one stick and poke tattoo, and it's a fun thing. But like nobody, you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who only gets stick and poke tattoos, unless they have like one tattoo.
Gotcha.
The real thing is like a person like me who like half my tattoos were done in a house by some person who can kind of tattoo a little bit.
Yeah.
Versus Reed, who goes to a shop and like plans the artist and like actually submits a thing and goes through all that.
Every
Respectable.
tattoo I've had has been a consultation meeting, a deposit, a conversation with the artist about what it is and what it's about, and probably about 2 to 4 hours of
Are
tattooing.
you gonna get this tattooed on your face?
No, straight on my chest, actually. Entire chest piece.
Well, every tattoo I've had, even in a shop, has
Yeah?
been walk in.
Yes.
I'll have that thing, please. Thank you, sir.
Honestly, the only tattoo I was considering getting,
What the hell?
and Jeff, you might think this is dumb.
Why is there
There's
a
no way
heart?
I'm gonna think it's
Why is
dumb.
there a heart in a noose?
It just symbolizes a broken and tattered heart.
Yeah. Come on, Jonah. Be deep. We're looking at the new One Culture stickers available at.
Yeah, these are sweet actually.
Is there some place they can buy these? Because they actually are
The
really
stickers?
dope. Yeah, sure.
No, you cannot buy them anywhere yet.
Will you give them to them?
Yeah, I'll give them away.
Hit
I
up.
got, like,
Did
Plug
you
your,
sketch this?
Do you have an
in
email, Kurt?
email?
Yeah.
One question at a time, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, guys. Crosstalk. We need headphones.
Yeah, we do.
You started it. What's your question?
Okay. Plug wherever they'd go to get merch and stuff.
We don't have a merch website yet. We're getting it set up. So yeah, you can hit me up. One Culture VB Music dot. Plug that back. Okay, sorry. oneculturevbmusic@gmail.com, and you can just email me, and I'll give you a list of the different
Or-
merch we have. Or
Socials.
yeah, socials too. One Culture, Facebook.com, @OneCultureMusic on Instagram, @OneCultureMusic on TikTok, which I'm going to be getting started up soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yep, that's me. Read.
Well,
Nice.
I just want to thank Kurt for coming out today.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's a great time.
Thanks for having me.
Fantastic.
We know you're a busy man. You're trying to learn a new language and get an album out there and stuff. So thanks for taking the time.
Kurt is currently 1 credit away from passing college.
And I've
How
been
many
in
times-
college for like probably 7 years now, and I won't even be getting my master's.
You should be fluent. You should be fluent in that language.
How many times have you taken Spanish? Like 6?
No. 3. What? Yeah, well,
3 times on Spanish, 3.
So Spanish 1, I took with Reed. That was a good time.
That was a great time.
And then I took Spanish 2 with a different teacher, and he was like, "You don't know this material, so you need to learn this and come back." So I didn't learn it, and I didn't go back. Well, sorry, the next semester I went, and I hired my cousin to do it for me, and I didn't realize that we got to do a video of ourselves. So yeah.
Oh,
Good times.
man.
That's it. That's the only thing that's holding me back, and I just need to get a tutor and suck it up. That's it.
Well, Jeff, get in here.
Yeah.
I think everyone has a little sip left.
Wait. You guys have more questions about One Culture stuff?
No, we have to wrap up. Give me one more sip, and then we'll do our outro. I will take a tiny nip of scotch, please. Oh, you know what? Let's do makers. No.
Well,
Matter of fact, don't do it. Just give me the...
we're doing it.
All right. But wait. Are we going to do... In the spirit of questions, ask us your questions. Where should we toast in this?
This one's just to Kurt.
Okay, we'll do
wishing
questions
you all
after.
the best, future success on your album coming out, and looking forward to hearing it.
Absolutely.
And
Appreciate that.
yeah, and I hope you find a Spanish tutor.
Thanks, dude. I hope I do too.
Let's actually clink on this one.
Yeah. All right. I already see.
Alrighty, outro.
my God, Scotch boy.
There's Pepsi in that.
Yeah, dude, it was very dark.
You don't
I'm
like
surprised
soda,
you didn't
Jeff?
expect
That was the spit cup.
No one spit in it.
Oh, but it's so gross. It's so gross.
I
Do
think
the
I spit
outro.
in it once.
In the
the outro,
spirit of
Jeff.
questions, ask us your questions. We'll end every pod with fan questions. Until we have fans, we'll put questions from our friends and family. Kurt made us rush this recording, so I didn't have time to get a question from my family. So here's a question for me. When is the best time to take a shower?
Easy. Morning time.
Morning time?
Yep. Jonah?
I'm saying 45 minutes to an hour before going to bed. That's the start
Whenever
of
you
the nighttime
feel like
routine.
it.
Noon. Lunchtime.
We're covering every base here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so
everybody.
much. Ask us your
Thanks,
questions
guys.
at this email here, TikTok, Instagram. Like, subscribe. That was so gross, dude. It was so
Yeah.
disgusting. I'm so
roll that
bothered.
back.
No, that's it. Bye.
All right.